double green flags from Kyle McKenzie.
Green is out low, almost disaster there. Everyone gets the ships pointed in the right direction. They're 3 wide right now for the 3rd spot.
I'm not sure who DJ Christie made contact with coming to the green, but that got real dicey at the front of the field.
Still racing close there for that 3rd spot. Remember, this is Jesse Costa in the Bar Motorsports car number 4. He's running in position number 3. Meanwhile, at the front, Stephen Beckett, Liam Martin, 1 and 2.
You know, something interesting, right around the middle of the pack, everybody has so much pitch to their top wing trying to get rear bite. AJ Lewis comes by in the 24. That thing is almost flat.
He's running the Jordan Hill style top wing here tonight, running about mid-pack in that 24 car. Out in front, Stephen Beckett has not yet claimed a feature win here at Ohsweken as one goes around. Matt Hill, evasive action. Oh, Johnny Miller made contact with, I believe, it was Ryan Hunsinger, and everybody gets out of it.
They both did a good job. I mean, Hunsinger was committed to the outside, and then Johnny Miller committed to the same groove.
Green flag in the air, Beckett on the bottom, Liam Martin working the outside line. He's got a good run heading down the backstretch with Jesse Costa, 2 of them.
So many different styles of driving being shown off right now. Stolly in the 50 and the 49L of Lucas Smith got a great restart there. They're working their way towards the top 5. In fact, Lucas Smith just moved into that 5th spot.
At the front, Liam Martin gets by Stephen Beckett, and a woes up there, though, and that allows Jesse Costa to catch the top 2.
Costa with a nice piece of momentum up on the outside as Stephen Beckett goes back to the inside of Liam Martin. Martin trying to cross him over. Jesse Costa almost filled the hole.
Fantastic back and forth racing at the front. Liam Martin, Stephen Beckett, and now here comes Jesse Costa. He'll work to the outside of Beckett. He'll grab the 2nd spot in his first ride for Bar Motorsports.
Costa with a big run down the back straightaway, but Stephen Beckett not giving up. He drives it deep down into 3 and 4. He is really getting around 3 and 4 well, struggling a little bit in 1 and 2.
And if you're just joining us, Hannah Farrell usually driving this 4 machine that's riding in the 2nd spot. She focused her efforts tonight in the 360 division, so Jesse Costa got the nod. He's right there in the thick of it for this win with Liam Martin leading over Costa, Beckett, Smith, and Christie.
Plager's been around that position the entire race, but he's showing a little bit more speed now as he closes in on Beckett. Here comes Costa to the inside of Liam Martin.
He'll put the Oakwood Transport car number 4 to the top of the pile. For Liam Martin trying to work that outside line, keep pace with the new leader, Jesse Costa. He'll lead on lap number 13.
What a great battle, swapping sliders around the racetrack. This time Martin dives it to the inside, keeps it on the inside. Costa works his way around on the high side. Martin driving it deep into 3 and 4.
This has been a great battle at the front, just back and forth constantly. At one point it was Liam Martin and Stephen Beckett. Now it's Costa and Martin. Martin to the inside in the lap traffic. It is a full presence right now for the leaders. Costa down low and Martin trying to work that outside line. Now he'll dive down low and try and follow in the tire tracks of Costa. Now looks to the outside of Dykstra. Can't find room. He'll sling it around the outside. Martin not giving up yet.
Martin with a big run down the back straightaway. Here goes Jesse Costa for the final time in 3 and 4. Martin to the inside. I don't think he's going to do it.
Checkers out. Jesse Costa wins the race. Liam Martin 2nd, and 3rd will go to Lucas Smith. Our exchange rate here in Canada is so bad that we have to go 5 wide and fancy for you, the fans. This is the 15th annual Aero Express Canadian Sprint Car Nationals, supercharged by Nitro 54 variety.
Down through 1 and 2, Parker Price Miller on the outside with an impressive run, but the top 2 still side by side through 3 and 4. Jordan Thomas going to lead lap 1.
Parker Price Miller, though, right on his tail tank. He'll look low down in corner number 1. Thomas, your leader. Parker Price Miller in the second spot. And then it's Max Stambaugh, Poirier, and Haferteep on the first lap.
And the point I was making before I almost interrupted your pre-race festivity is the winner last year came from the very back of the field. It could be anybody out there right now taking this one home tonight. But so far, it's all Jordan Thomas with Parker Price Miller giving chase.
3 laps down on the board with Jordan Thomas out in front. Parker Price Miller running the outside line. Max Stambaugh down about a line up from the block wall right now in the third spot. Poirier tracking him down quick. Thomas right out to the wall on the front stretch. Will stick it down to the middle lane, trying to find a lane that'll work. And Parker Price Miller sees the opportunity. He's working the inside line on the leader.
Parker Price Miller had been working the outside of the racetrack. Now he's gone down to the bottom and back to the outside as Jordan Thomas going to try to work through this traffic. Closing the door is Billy Van Imogen down into 1.
Now here comes Parker Price Miller down to the inside of the lap car of Jared Horseman. Jordan Thomas back to second. Steve Poirier, the fireball, now has worked his way into the third spot. Max Stambaugh slid back to fourth. Thick in traffic right now, trying to work by Ryan Turner and Joe Trenka.
And the top 3 have now closed back in. Jordan Thomas closing on Parker Price Miller. A problem for one. That's Davey Franek, I believe, headed towards the pits.
So across the stripe this time by, it'll be 19 laps now on the board for Parker Price Miller. He's got the lead, but Jordan Thomas, Scott Kruder are right there, second and third. They can see the leader. Steve Poirier's drifted back just a little bit in fourth.
Scott Kruder has taken over the second spot, and he is closing on Parker Price Miller.
21 laps on the board. Green flag racing so far in this one with Parker Price Miller in the lead. But here comes the straight shooter. In the Haddock Racing, number 49, Scott Kruder is reeling the 67 in, and I'll tell you what, in the 3 races we've seen this year, not many drivers have been able to do this. Here he comes with a charge in corner 3.
Scott Kruder working the high groove in 3 and 4. He's got to run off the corner on Parker Price Miller. He'll head in on the outside of 1.
10 laps left to go. Jason Barney right in front of the leaders. Parker Price Miller works the bottom line as Matt Farnham has joined the mix. Look at him up there.
Matt Farnham in the 7NY. We got a pair of teammates in the top 3. What a story here at Ohsweken.
Not too long ago, Matt Farnham was running modifieds full time, dabbled in the crates for a little bit, won in almost every start, and in his rookie season in the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals, he's making his name a factor.
Here goes Scott Kruder making his move, sets him up in 3 and 4, drives by on the inside.
Scott Kruder, your new leader on lap number 27. We've been green flag all along. Parker Price Miller sent back to the second spot. You don't see that happen very often.
You also don't see Mark Smith go a lap down in the 55 very often. He is always a contender here in this race. Farnham applying the pressure on the 67 of Parker Price Miller. He'll drive to the inside in 3 and 4. Price Miller's got to be thinking, what the hell? How many black and orange cars are there?
Right now, it is Kruder caught in behind Jake Brown and Scott Holcomb. He'll try and work by Farnham into the second spot. That Haddock Racing team is hooked up as they work it off of corner number 4. 31 laps on the board, 4 to go.
We say this time and time again, folks, but keep in mind, there are no rear view mirrors. There are no spotters in this car. Scott Kruder has no idea how big of a lead he does or does not have.
We've gone green to checkered so far, and the white flag is coming out. Pardon me, we've gone green flag racing so far. We're hoping to get green to checkered this time around. The race isn't over. Here comes Farnham.
Matt Farnham is closing in on his teammate one more time through 3 and 4.
Here comes Kruder. Splits the lap traffic off of corner 4. A home track regular breaks it home and wins the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals.
Matt Farnham comes home second. Parker Price Miller in third. Jordan Thomas in fourth. Steve Poirier in fifth. How about if the driver stopped by the fence to celebrate with the fans? And that's what he's doing, folks. Scott Kruder.
What a sight.